What's up, YouTube? Blugrave here, and today, on the road to E3 as E3 2016 is coming along. I want to talk about games that I want to be heading there, and today I want to talk about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And see here, I'm playing Xenoverse 1, and I want to talk about things that I want to be in the next Xenoverse game. So, first of all, one thing that I really want to be in the next game that I think they fell short of in the first game was
I will show you my power.
They didn't put weapons into the game, and I was really disappointed that there were no weapons put into the game. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything complex. It doesn't mean like you need 20 different swords and all these different complex weapons that exist in the game. I mean, I want something simple like a sword, a power pole, you name it. You guys know, simple things that are in Dragon Ball Z, and maybe something, new and original, and like that leads into like fighting styles. I want fighting styles to be in the game. Why can't we have fighting styles? Like if you look at the movesets of different characters, like for example, like Trunks or Vegeta, everybody obviously, they all fight in unique ways. Of course there's similarities between a multitude of characters, obviously, but it'd be cool, and like to learn it. Maybe it doesn't have to be like the master tutor system, but like what if there's like a study system where like you fight against a certain character a number of times, and after you fight against them a number of times, you unlock their fighting style, and then you can use a sword like Trunks, or you can fight like Vegeta, the way Vegeta fights, you can fight the way Goku fights, and vice versa. And like, I would love a powerful combo moveset. We got powerful in the game with 2 different moves, but we didn't really get a character who uses powerful in his moves like the way Trunks uses sword. Come on, Michael, look how cool that is. Like, look at that. Using the freaking sword and he puts it back and it actually comes out of the case. It's something that I really want to be in the game. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. I really want weapons. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments below. And, so next point. I want to talk about balance between races. My goodness, where the balance is like completely off. For example, like the Frieza race, they had that freeze move. They put the energy attack, and then it would burning attack. Come on. All right, forget it. I'm gonna do it. Burning slash. Oh no. Okay, forget it. Yeah, so, like one thing I want is a balance between races. One thing that really bothers me is that, like, the Saiyan race had Super Saiyan, and everybody spammed Ki Blast online. It was really unbalanced. Honestly, to even beat the campaign, it was best to, like, make a Saiyan first, just because you can spam through everything. The Frieza race had that stun thing where you charge your Energy Blast, and you were able to stun the other characters, which I thought, was pretty okay, but at the same time,
Let's do this!
I really wanted, I wanted more versatile, something to be a little bit more versatile, like the Namekians, like maybe they don't have to do, if they do giant forms, we do giant Namekian, it'd be really cool, or like a powered up Super Namekian. I think it'd be really interesting, for them to make, or make up their own thing, who knows, as long as they get approval from
with Tiny back around this time.
that it's okay. And Majins, I mean, it could be story progression as well, or like you have to fight to a certain level, but what if you can become like Super Buu or like Kid Buu level, or what if you want your Majin to stay Fat Buu, like make there be a difference, like, one gains speed but loses power, one keeps power but is slow, and one's in the middle, like Super Buu, like, I would love something along those lines, So you guys let me know what you think about that. I personally want a huge balance between the races. And speaking of races, I want to talk about transformations. I kind of spoke about it before, but I would love to have transformations with the Boos. Like, it'd be really cool. Like, let's say there was a Super Buu that would absorb, right? The other characters, right? What happens when Super Buu absorbs, like how would that work? Like what if you're playing somebody and like he takes part of their aesthetic? What if he takes part of their costume or whatever, right? And like he actually applies it in real time. Of course, that'd be really hard for him to code, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But you know, something along those lines, like the Frieza race could, you could start off as the little form, and then you could become the bigger form, and eventually you'll get the final form Frieza. Why can't you get the big Frieza that's super fast, or the really brawlic Frieza with the horns that looks like King Cold? Or what if you had final form Frieza, like the final form type thing, and then you can get like Cooler's form, how Cooler got his sixth form or whatever it was. It'd be really cool if they threw that in the game. That's something you could have. Or like how Golden Frieza is like a power up that the regular Frieza can do. You know, why can't the other Frieza races get that? You know, so it'd be really cool if they did something along those lines, and I would really like that. Let me know your ideas in the comments, like what you feel for races that you would want. I definitely want Super Saiyans to get. I would like every Super Saiyan transformation, if not all of them, at least Super Saiyan 3 or maybe Super Saiyan Blue. Or like maybe Super Saiyan God, like the red form can be like a permanent thing that like you're always in that state unless you turn it off. And definitely your hair, the animation for your hair, like see how Goku's hair spikes up? Our created character is going to get that in the first game, and it really bummed me that that wasn't in the game. So let me know what you think about that, because I really want that to be in the game. Please write that in the comments and let's talk about it. Hybrid attacks. Now this is something I don't see anybody else really talking about, something that I thought about. Was it'd be really cool if like there was attacks that were like hybrid based. So what do I mean by that? I mean like I would want like for example like Burning Slash, right? That's Trunks' attack. That like the melee part. If you had really high melee, you know, maybe the sword attacks can be a little bit longer, or they do a lot more damage and look a little flashier. But like, let's say you have really high ki, right? In his last moment, right? The last motion when he does it. What if he does that big blast that he did it, you know, against Frieza? Like when he was fighting Frieza, it'd be really cool if he can do something like that. That's just my opinion. I think that would be really, really, really awesome, and it'll add a lot more versatility. So like, I can have a ki-based character that uses a sword, for example. Or you can have like a melee-based character that does energy attacks. You know, why can't you do energy attacks and not be forced to just these like one-on-one melee things? Or like, you know, like the so like for example, like what I was saying was like right here, right? Okay, we messed it up. Like this, that beam, see how it pushes it back? Okay, that's like I have high melee, but not high energy. So that high energy, I'd shoot a blast there instead, but my melee would be a lot more dull, so to speak. Yeah, that's just my idea. I would really like hybrid attacks, so I don't see why we can't do something like that in the next game. They had enough time to think of something unique. Of course, I'm not expecting a whole new face overlip, but at least definitely the Super Saiyan transformations. Like, come on, guys. Vince, you're more than capable of doing that. And last but not least, but the clothing. I love the clothing options that... I love that being in the game. I want just as much, if not more, as was in Xenoverse 1. But I want the stats to be removed, because the stats didn't really affect much, but they were there. They affected something, and it was really annoying that they were actually, you know, part of the game. Like, it's stupid. It should be your clothing is your clothing, and, you know, the stats that you put in should be the stats that you have. Let me know what you think about that, because that's something that really, it really bothered me. Oh no, gonna use a spirit bomb. And including the weapons. Oh yes, one thing that bothered me about the weapons though, I know I'm jumping back here, but was that like, you see how like with Trunks, if I do my sword, it actually comes out the sheath and he puts it back? I want to be able to do that. Even if they don't put weapons in the game, and they give you the weapon options, I want this to be a freaking option in the game. I really want that to be in the game. Let me know what you guys think about that, but I really want that to be in the game. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Am I breaking the glitch? Yeah, okay, I was breaking it. I'm wasting too much time on this. As you can see, I have not played Xenoverse in a long while, and maybe with these various things, I'll be better at it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what I can do to make these videos better. I want a better YouTube channel. I'm just starting out. And give me some feedback, please, you know. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Blugrave out.